Hey, Alex, welcome. Caesar, yes. I don't feel like trying the Banlord again because it's just, you know, crashes are really annoying. And I suspect the siege is gonna be porked. Not to mention how the AI works is just frustrating. Like the Sturgeons are a great example. When you are with them, no war, no. But the moment you take something, even though you are having relations with them, they declare war. Yeah, I'll let you know if there are any bugs. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not random, it's based on logic. AI logic is your strength compared to their strength, but they don't actually care about any relations. Like, there is no diplomatic feature, there's no diplomacy, just strength evaluation, basically. And so, it really doesn't matter who you are or who you've met, which kind of defeats the whole point. At least Warband did it where you could make a good relation with a faction you are part of before, so that you at least have someone who's not gonna immediately be an asshole to you. But not so much in Bannerlord, because Bannerlord is a buggy, unfinished mess of a game, which, you know, this is just not a bug, it's a feature, but it's more of a lack of feature, where just the diplomatic system is bare bones is an understatement. Which is just, you know, frustrating to play. That's why I said, like, when you get your own stuff, you get your own kingdom, that's when it gets the most frustrating because of how dumb these systems are. Yeah, but, you know, it's technically released, it's a full release, but they'll keep updating it, probably for like a decade, until it eventually has all these things in it, most likely. But who knows? My guess would be that in like a couple of years you will see all these things fleshed out properly. Fairby is not gonna be able to be here today. He's not at home. So I'm gonna have to do without him. He's the author of this one. Okay, so hello, welcome. Today we'll be playing a map called Trajan's Bridge by Fairby. We'll be revisiting it. We've played it on the map making contest before, and it has had some changes. Not sure how extensive they are. Didn't really look too much into that, so we'll be just playing and see how it goes. Let's switch to Caesar. Let's get some music. Okay, it's a saved game. Trajan's Bridge, there we go. Okay, so we got cinematic. So we start at 103 AD, which is correct. The uploaders of Damascus, which was supposed to be the guy overseeing the construction, I guess. Great bridge across the Danube.
The foolish ruler Decabalus of Dacia has broken his treaties with the Empire, and by doing so sealed his own fate. We invaded Dacia 4 years ago, swiftly advancing towards their capital, Sarmizegetusa. Seeing the unyielding force of our legions, Decabalus quickly sought a peace treaty to save himself, which I obliged. The intention was for Dacia to become an allied defensive zone, safeguarding the Empire from migrating tribes to the north and east of Dacian lands. However, reports indicate that the fortifications and equipment sent to aid them for this purpose has been used to fortify their southern and western borders instead. The borders towards Rome. Decabalus is now crossing the Danube at several locations, raiding our colonies. This affront will not go unpunished. As we speak, our legions are readying themselves to march towards Dacia. Unless Decabalus surrenders himself, we will conquer Dacia and bring him to justice. A military road is currently being carved into the mountainside along the Danube River for easier access to Dacian lands. Currently it is possible to get across on the temporary wooden railings, but that will not be sufficient when the legions arrive. I, Caesar Nerva Trajanus, order you to build the city of Drobeta, where a bridge worthy of the Roman Empire shall be constructed. The groundwork pillars in the river are already built. You will erect the arches between the pillars and finish the construction of the highway that shall go through the city. It will be the longest bridge ever built in Roman history, standing as a testament to our power for centuries to come. As Drobeta will be located on a hostile border and in treacherous terrain, a medium-sized city will suffice. The main part of Decebalus's army will be several leagues away, so you only have to prepare a minor defense in Drobeta against straggling raid parties. However, your military support will be essential in upcoming battles, and I expect you to provide necessary equipment and supplies as well. This war will provide an abundance of slaves to participate in gladiatorial combat, though acquiring actors for the city will unfortunately be impossible. I expect your full cooperation in this matter, and I trust that you will carry out my orders swiftly and efficiently. Remember that this bridge is not just a means of transportation, but a symbol of Roman power and ingenuity. The glory of Rome rests on your shoulders. Do not disappoint me. Good luck, Governor.
Okay. Additional objectives and hints. Build a bridge across the river. Build a highway stretching from the map entrance to the map exit. On the bridge, staircases, gatehouses, and triumphant archers are allowed to create gaps in the highway. You are not allowed to wall in the walls. They are on the map for a purpose. Build 2 triumphant archers by the bridge. One is either side of the crossing. On either side of the crossing, right? Hints. Trade prices are adjusted. Most mineable rocks are located in the mountains, but not all of them are in the high mountains. Some mining locations are marked. You are unable to build theaters, amphitheaters, actors' colonies, governors' palaces, and forums. Okay, there's gold on this one, that's hence why you cannot have governor's mansion. We only need 6,000 population, we need 80 favor, 70 peace, 80 prosperity, no culture. Invasion point here. This is where the enemies come from. They also might invade from here. And that's about it. Otherwise the map is safe. There are wolves guarding different passes in the mountains. There is an entry point right here, which goes through here, around here, down here, across the bridge, down here, and exits the map. There are wolves guarding this passage, which could be used to shorten the route. They're supposed to be taken out by military, so the sooner we get a unit of Javeliniers, we can clear them out. Otherwise, I think there have been some changes to terrain. Maybe this was not here before. I remember having my blocks here, but it seems like it might have been adjusted. I still can fit some stuff in here, but not quite as much. There are some markings of where you can mine things, which is important. You can fish from the river. There are some wharf points, not too many. This map features custom empires. It has a whole empire at the time, as accurate as that could be done. And then we are here in Drobeta, and we could trade with Lederata, which would buy some gold, Polthere, wine, and weapons. Unfortunately, it's very expensive and it's a ship trade route, so we'll see trade route. We might not do that immediately. Sirmium is the same sort of deal. Nisus is a land trade route which buys wheat, fish, and timber. Very cheap to open up. Thessalonica buys iron, furniture, and wine, and it's 1500 to open up. And Emona would buy lots of iron, some gold, and wine, and it is quite expensive to open. So, plan is to start with Nisus. One thing that kinda sucks is we'll have to work with whatever we have here before we clear this passage. This is gonna be awful for our, we'll have to make sure the traders go the correct way. It's perfectly viable to do an early warehouse here before you can clear the wolves and then shift to your trading location. Obviously, if you take a look at the layout of the map, there's a lot of fertile land. We will not need all of it. But this is just an obvious eye-striking trading place. Anywhere else, like this is clearly for a highway, you should not stick anything else in here. Nor can you really, it's made to measure. But this is where your trade center is gonna go. There is no dock location here, but for land trade, this is gonna be where imports and exports are gonna go. For sea trade, we'll have to build that somewhere over here, which is fine. Not sure about flotsam. I don't remember it. There's actually flotsam coming from here, so this is the entry point for the ships. We cannot make a dock anywhere close to this though. This is not suitable for a dock. It takes 2x2 space inland, and this would cut it off as well. So that's not feasible. This same deal. So the closest dock you can have is here. Of course, you will need to manage your bridges before it happens, make them stone. So definitely not something you can do early. Let's take a look. So we'll be starting with some personal salary. Sure, 8, drop it to 5. Let's go ahead and clear over here. I need to check my local resources. Iron, timber, and gold. Farms for wheat and vines. Okay. Vines is good. We can export lots of vine. So let's start clearing this. I will use this for water. This fertile land here is not really, like, you couldn't fit that many farms here anyway. It's good to use it for your water so you can have this populated. I'm gonna fit a block here, most likely. There's some stone we could use for mining. I need to be careful. Okay, let's cut this. And this. We'll use the money, it's fine. What matters is we make something that's efficient, reasonably efficient. Okay, with this, let's take a look at this. So, do we have plaza? Yes. So if we have plaza, then we can keep just 2 tiles from a map's edge. That's completely fine. I'm thinking about just tailoring this block entirely to this mountainside, but it depends. I could incorporate this rock and then have another block here later. That could work. Just incorporate it as part of it. That would do fine. How thick do we want this? So it's house, house, 1 gap, 2 gap. It's kind of in the middle of my stuff, but we could still use it. If we do this, then we could still fit a house there. It leaves some space over there. Okay, let's start filling it with the houses. That's the best way to really know if you are doing something good or not. Okay, we'll probably leave this open for the most part, but this could be buildable, this could be buildable, so something like this. This here. It's not great, but it will do. The main thing is I'll need to bring my water through here most likely, so that's gonna suck. Okay. Let's put that there. First we build a block, then we build industry. We have enough money to do it. It's just how it goes. We don't want to obstruct too much space, obviously, for the block itself. So let's keep like enough space for 2x2s in there. And then we want a single point of connection to do there. It's not a large block by any stretch, but it will do. I'm gonna leave a gap there for traversal. Good services. We don't need prefects. This is a northern map, so that's one thing that's good for us. Put down 1x1s. Oh, let's get a temple. I'll want Venus. Maybe. I'm not sure if I've built Venus when I played previously, but I might have. Again, don't really remember. You'll want a temple dumping site. I might do it here. Just cut it all. It's fine. And then keep some space for mining, obviously. It's gonna give us some desirability at least. Just an engineer will do. Fit in more over here. Doesn't add up quite as well as I would like. Let's take a look. I could roll this more in. I think that's fair. You can cut this off and just use this for traversal, because this is very long and obtuse. But I'm not sure. Fairby's not here, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, industry. Well, we'll do timber, that's for sure. I could start doing it here, because this is where our trade is gonna go eventually, so might as well. Bathhouse, so people don't die. It's a graphical glitch with the immigrants. Might make a save. I'm gonna post it on Augustus Discord. Just give me a sec. I think I could stretch this, actually. And it doesn't really change things, but having Lararia here would be better. Okay, you have unemployment. Let's start making some money. So let's take a look. We want to trade with Nisus first. It's gonna be timber, lots of timber and some fish. Okay, this is gonna be highway, but I want to build it. This is gonna be triumphant arch here, which is gonna lead here. There's gonna be a highway there. So this is actually fine to use for wharfing. It's just where do we put our shipyard? I actually could just build it here. Like a tremendous deal. Could also have it here, but again, none of that really matters too much. But selling fish is gonna make us some money at least. It's not gonna be amazing. Okay, I need my native overlay for my building minimization needs. Be getting granary over here. Actually, that's bad. For various reasons. Let's get it here. Tailor this road around. It's gonna get an engineer there. It's gonna accept fish. And we'll do timber cutting. I need to fiddle around with this. So that's the Triumphant Arch. This is the highway. This is the highway. This is the highway. So from this point on, we can build timber yards over here. So let's do that. I'm gonna start with a couple. Okay, so highway goes here. So warehouse goes here. Accept timber. It's our initial industry set up. People are moving in, some of this is pretty awful, obviously. That's fine, this block is not gonna be, like, serving all that much population, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we don't have theaters. We'll have to immediately go with an arena, which sucks, but we can have it here. There are too many issues. We'll need to give them gladiators, obviously. Which I didn't want to do here. I might just build it somewhere here instead. For now, even an arena without gladiators should give them enough entertainment for what we need. We mainly want to feed them as soon as possible. We'll do it with fish. I already have the shipyard for it. And fish are a very efficient food source, considering how much labor you invest into them. It's more efficient than farms for the most part. It depends a lot on how far away is the fishing point, but for most cases you will actually be better off building wharfs than building farms. Build it here. Build an engineer on the land of the line, accept fish, no traders. Logistics here. This is not great. I might make it into a line block eventually, since it most likely won't fit as much stuff as I would like. Actually, scrap that. I'm gonna waste a little bit of money by doing this, but I need a market here, so do it like this. It means it will need its own engineer. So a different approach than last time. Last time I had one big block here, and I think that might have been the better option. But oh well. You'll see, there is plenty of space on the map. This is really min-maxing it. No traders, and we will accept fish, and I'll get it with carters. I don't want to do the carter from there, because he could steal fish from my trade granary instead. That's not what I want. Let's put this here. Fish is gonna be got from... Let's check it out. It's gonna be from 3 to 4. It's gonna feed people. We are lacking 51 employees, but some people are moving in. You can still put on another house and then fountain them up. You can already do that. Unfortunately, it will require me to use superficial fountains for these. We also need a new reservoir which I'm gonna do right here. There you go. And we'll see some food being transferred here soon. That's good. And we have some timber and some fish already. Let's open up Nisus. We'll take the bailout that Caesar allows and sell him timber, sell him fish. Okay, he gave us some money. That's good. Let's get a market. Could do plaza or Lararia for our purposes. We'll see. I don't have a forum, I don't think. No. No forum. Means they're not gonna get taxed. So yeah, entertainment is enough for this. You get them some Lararia. They're expensive, but they'll actually serve double purpose by allowing me to go without temples for a little while longer. And traders should be coming and buying our stuff soon, hopefully. How much did I accept over here? This is gonna have to do 16 units, not full amount. And they can buy a lot of timber, so we'll do this. So we have the labor anyway. They'll start buying fish as well. We'll slowly feed these once this kicks in properly. So far it doesn't have all the ships yet. Plus we most likely want another depot, so let's do it. Fish from 3 to 4. Going to go ahead and build a couple of statues for these. And more fish should make its way here. Eventually the first feeding cycle is gonna wear off, and that's gonna be fine. Okay, so this trade route is going, and it's good, but it doesn't buy all that much. I don't think anyone else buys timber, so I'll have to start doing some minerals, and oh yeah, we could do furniture actually, and wine over here. This would be okay. Start working on that actually. It's worth to go into debt for that. I'm gonna start with 2 farms. 4 workshops for wine. You'll have to incorporate the staircase, obviously. And then we'll allow delivery to this, which means I'm gonna go into debt for a highway. And accept 8 vine. I know. It's fine, we'll make the money. We cannot tax these, but that's fine. Yeah, made some money already. It's a new year, so new quota. It's not like we have enough timber now. Should probably make more, but there's surplus fish here a lot of the time anyway. We'll need this for some furniture industry eventually, so just keep that in mind. Let's put this there. This is a good location for a warehouse eventually. It just sucks for obvious reasons. You cannot have very good, you cannot have a road access there, so it wouldn't work. So it needs to be like that, and then have a little road style connecting it. For now, that's fine. This should all eventually become small casa. We have lots of unemployment. So actually industry is not a concern, like we could push it further. I'd like to make some furniture, but expensive for now. Let's clear this. I'm gonna add some furniture workshops here. They can cart the timber too here without too many issues. Gonna accept 8 furniture. And when we see some vine, we'll have to go into that and open the second trade route. There's no distant battle yet, so that's alright. People are mad. They're not getting taxed though, so they'll be able to put up with a lot of grief without going absolute ape. Okay, let's build... I actually don't want this, I want a workshop, and we want a timber yard here and here. This will create a connection, but we'll roadblock this off. This could do only 8 and still be fine. We could use some more space later. That's more jobs for people, so they should be happy. We need to keep in mind that, yeah, we should keep tabs on the food, but it seems okay. Okay, some vine is here. I'm gonna risk it. Actually, it's December. Let's wait for January. Historical Trivia 1. The construction of Trajan's bridge was started in 103 AD and was most likely built by Trajan's lieutenant Apollodorus of Damascus. The bridge was finished in only 2 years, in 105 AD, which was 1315 meters, 3,724 feet long. Okay. Very, very long bridge for the time. Let's open the second trade route. Thessalonica. Sell them vine. Sell them furniture. I think the map initially had forums, and then I said to Fairbuy that it kind of trivializes the trade, and that you don't really have to trade to the max, so that has been changed. At least I think that's what happened. Which is fine. Okay, we should make the money eventually. Yes, we did. Okay, we need to be careful. Is that distant battle? Yes. It would be a good time to start thinking about military. Just so that we can get things done. Yeah, so they invade from here. I'll block this off with a palisade. Mediolanum style. Plus, we need a fort and barracks and food. So let's do it here. Let's check out low bridge sites. Could have one there. Got this. We can actually supply people from here with fish. This actually has enough fish to support it, but the supply post itself would have to be somewhere near here, and this is all primary real estate for trade, so not really useful. We could do it here, but this is source for our block, so it's not that plentiful to offer that, so I'm just gonna feed them with a couple of farms instead. Wheat. Three farms. Let's get them a granary. Let's get an engineer. Let's get a supply post. Let's get a barracks. No need for a military academy yet, obviously. This could be a block site, but I need my military to be close by, and this is a really good place to have your military in. So that's what it's gonna be. Yep, you can have it. I'm going to plan the highway. So again, triumphant arch and then highway here. can go actually like this. You'll do more. Once we get some javelins, we'll clear the wolves. It's gonna allow better access. We don't have clay locally, so I'll have to import that. Clay is sold by Thessalonica. I'll have to accept it over here. This is why we kept 8 slots open. Accept it, and then we do a warehouse somewhere over here. Would be fine for manufacturing. Actually, not sure. I will use this for some housing later, so we need to be kind of mindful of that. Also, trade route is gonna go. The highway is gonna go this way, so something to consider. Let's put the warehouse here. This one's gonna accept clay, 8 units, and accept pottery, 8 units. We'll do 2 workshops for pottery. We'll do a car depot here, which this car depot is gonna fetch clay from 2 to 6. We'll import a little bit of clay. I think it's expensive. Yeah, it's been made more expensive, significantly more. It's okay. What's our population at? Yeah, we are fine. We could go insulate, but again, I cannot tax them, so they will suck. But it will be insulate. Can also do some semblance of a block here. It's probably gonna be a line block. It's not like that matters too much. Hungry soldiers. We have the supply post. This will accept wheat. Yeah, that was hindering recruitment. So I didn't pay attention to that. Now it should be better. Money seems okay. We could use some more manufacturing. And even more timber. Do it like this. We could create a road. For now, it doesn't really matter. I don't think. Gods are gonna get mad at me. I don't have marble, so I'll have to do a temple spam. Why do we spam the temples? We could do it here, but it's like 1. It's not really what I'm looking for. This is not gonna be a block location, this is gonna be my forts. So I guess I'm gonna temple spam here. And then put Venus here. There you go. Still have some unemployment. We should see, yeah, pottery being made. We need a warehouse over here, which that actually fits without any issues here. Actually, I want to rotate it the other way around, so it doesn't fuck up the design. This will accept pottery, 8 units. We'll get it with a car depot. Which my car depots are kind of getting cramped a little bit. Let's put it here. This staircase can still provide access if we clear this 3 over here. This dude should spawn correctly. Yes. Bring pottery from 6 to 7. Slowly gonna recover morale and recruit more units. Okay, we are full on wine. It's December, I think quota has been filled. Yeah, historical trivia too. Dacia's king, Jacoballus, was defeated this year. Rather than to submit to the Romans, he fled from Samnexicatusa and committed suicide. Trajan's column was raised in Rome in honor of this victory and commemorates Trajan's 2 victorious military campaigns against the Dacians. Okay. You're slightly in debt. It's okay. Favor's fine. Yeah, when we get quota, I immediately get more money. This would buy more of my wine, but it's 4,000. I could do it. Could also mine gold. We have the unemployment to do it. So I actually think we will... Gold is tremendously slow to mine, as you might be aware. It's really not a fast process and takes a lot of workers. But since it's taking so long, it actually can be brought quite a distance without losing efficiency. So it can be brought even like here, I think. We do this, accept a bit of gold. And then make sure we can build more farms over here. That's fine. Do it like this. Give them an engineer. Which we can do here. But he's gonna want to go stupid places, so let's just do that. Oh yeah, this mine now just... This was a bit special, wasn't it? Just put it here, it's fine. That was there for a reason. Just kinda removed it. It's okay. Okay, not full unit yet. So I'm gonna send it once they are full. We need gladiator school and some desirability for these scrubs. We'll need to think about where to build this. Again, I could use this area for it. It's not like this is gonna be useful for much else really. Gladiator school. Make a connection. Make a connection to this. Roadblock this off. Give them an engineer. Right there. And Plaza. It's gonna have to be the name of the game for this. My mana is not looking great, so we need to be kind of cautious about overspending. No collects. Hope it goes well for you today. Okay. Do a Lararium here as well. It helps. We actually have lots of money. 4,000 to open up Divine Trade Route, but we could do it. She also will have the gold. I'm not sure if we already can export it. No, you need to open a new route. That's fine. Okay, these guys, let's put them on clearing duty for the wolves. Need a new workshop, so let's place it. I don't make iron yet. Let's give them a lion house. They need a lion house. Clearly. I'm gonna open the trade route, most likely. Yeah, let's do it. Sell iron and sell gold. Now, what we will need to do eventually is get some legionaries for saving distant Roman cities, but it's not a huge concern right now. I don't know where I'm gonna make iron, since this is my gold mining. This is rocks, actually. Timber yards. Yeah. I'm just gonna make one for now. It's gonna be expensive for me, but alright. Let's do it. No traders can accept iron. It's close to the barracks at least. It's gonna be good. Now this should give them enough entertainment once the line arrives. We just don't have enough money to give them a plaza. But again, making them insulate doesn't really matter all that much, since they'll be getting You know, they're not gonna be getting taxed anyway. Also, is this not enough? It has both. Yeah. We need a tavern. Which is okay. It's just vine and fish. Fish is there. Okay, that is actually pretty horrible. We'll see. We have the new traders, so let's give them chance to recover that. Yeah, we recovered some debt. That's gold. They should be buying it. Should give us lots of money. Oh yeah, this is cut from existence. Let's open it up. My unit, yes. Let's cut this forest open. Move my javelins up to this passage. Okay, we'll start attacking. We survived it. Let's bust this place open. It's gonna be a highway place. It's gonna speed up my trade substantially. This is not gonna accept traders because it's horrible. We need that tavern, so we could make some vine locally here for our own needs. This staircase can be blocked off. You could mine something up here, possibly. Yeah, we might. This is a farm location. So workshop and then workshop here if we do this. And we'll accept vine here. 8 units. We'll build a tavern. Now it's kind of fucked up, but that's fine. Let's get some Lararia. We don't need more services, I don't think, here, so it's gonna be fine. Spend money on Plaza, it's fine. Yeah, I know. It's January. Good defeat, but now we'll get money. Oh yeah, I didn't connect my farm. Need to do that, plus disconnect that. This plaza up, even though it's not necessary. It's fine. Let's give them some statues in the middle here. Enemy is invasion imminent, so we should be building a new fort. Let's check out this layout over here. It's fine. Some more industry. Should see some tavern being operational soon, which means more people, but more importantly some starting prosperity. Yeah, so he's just angry about the iron. I'm making it, it's just taking ages. You should do another block, and it's gonna be a line block that's gonna be here. Let's clear this terrain. Let's take a look at it. I don't think I can do anything else than a line block here. I could attempt it, but like it's worse if you screw that up. It's better if you just accept it. That it has to be a line block. And just deal with it. It's not gonna fit that many people, but we only need 6,000 on this map, so it's not like that's a super huge concern. I'm making some mistakes here. This place... Can this be a market if I do this? Then this can be a market, yeah. Just put this here. We need some 1x1 things anyway. So it has an engineer. It will get a doctor. It will get a barber. It will need some services, for sure. It's just, what kind of temple do I want to give them? Venus. Most likely, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Let us see for Venus. Still get... Yeah, I cannot have that, so let's get a tavern. Let's get a school. Just small insulae are fine for general population living here. We are not gonna be able to tax them, but it doesn't matter. I want Senate for my patricians. Okay, what else do they need? Arena, which fits there. And bathhouse. Which bathhouse can be put there. Okay. So all insula, let's send them the iron. Expand this. Are they coming here? Oh yeah, this warehouse hasn't been disabled. Let's do that. It's really bad for me. But it's not like we are like crucially strapped for cash at the moment, so not crushing. Okay, one fountain can do all of them. Let's do that. Let's give them plaza. Let's give them a market. Let's give them a statue. And a pond. And a pond. This can be a lararium. This can be a lararium. And this can be a lararium. Okay. Some extra insula, so it's good. I actually could see having this go here and use this as destination walker. Interesting, okay, yeah. And then like a couple of houses here, if I manage to bring water to it. This is rocks for mining. What? You can bring water here, which then you can use that to water people in here. Maybe even use this as a source. It's still a bit greedy, but maybe it's fine. Would be interesting to see at least if I can manage to pull that off. One workshop collapsed. Yes, this doesn't have an engineer. Got it. No, it does. Do we need more wine? Not really. Mainly I think the timber trade is a bit behind. But we have the population for now. I want to do a highway now. I have the money for it and it's one of the objectives. Decreased trading of fish is not great for me. But at this point we have diversified our exports so that we are no longer relying on a single thing. So it cannot really hit me as hard as it otherwise would. This is going to be connected once we get the Triumphant Arch. Actually this one as well, I need to keep space over here. Triumphant Arch there. And then highway here. I could build it already so I don't forget. It's gonna cost me in levy, but that's fine. It's gonna speed up the trade a lot. It's gonna be expensive though. I'm gonna check the Augustus Discord. Aurelius is gonna investigate the bug. It's always so fast. Mana is fine. Just build a highway. Again, it's the objective. We also should build a bridge rather soon to allow sea trade eventually. There we go. Barbarians attack our city. Make sure we clear the land. Build a couple of towers. This unfortunately would be a blocked site. Let's do this. 2 pickets seem like enough. Could do a palisade in front, but not really necessary. Let's put them here. And it is Goths. Right. They're running straight in. As they do. We should be building a military academy as well. If I take losses, that will actually be preferable in this fight. For obvious reasons, you want to train your guys and we don't have training yet. Let's melee them. I need to have some losses, come on. 16. 16. We didn't have any losses. We could open up the wolves over here and fight them in melee. Population's fine. Okay. Wolves. Increased training of timber is not good for me. So the wolves ran in here. Oh yeah, there they are. Gonna get sped up by the highway. Most likely. Yeah, they killed some of my guys, which is what I wanted. But it's just 1-4. Regardless, it's good. He wants weapons now. I need to make weapons so I can have a unit of legionaries for requests. Well, anyway. So you'll need those archers. Okay, so accept weapons over here. 16 units of weapons, 16 units of iron. And then connect this. Connect this. Make it so that we can fit some workshops or something later. This one would not do his job if we do that, so let's do it like that. Okay, and I wanted to do this for the water. I just don't know where to put my reservoir. If I have a reservoir here, that's the furthest I can have it, then a fountain could be fit in here, or possibly up to here. So actually I could have it from this one as well. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Let's cut this. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. As I said, I can see something being possible over here. With extra houses. Okay, so we need a road like this. We roadblock this. Use it as a destination. This will still work. Put on extra houses, and then this could water a lot of them, so that's a house, and then a house on the end of it, I guess. That cannot fit, so it needs to be shortened by 1 tile. And then we can have a house there as well, and Lararii over here. People are coming. Actually kind of fucked it up, haven't I? Can do it like this, and then unfortunately this is just not gonna lead anywhere. I mean, it could, but it's risky. And it's gonna be a pain to water if I do that, so just rather not. Lararium right here. Fountain. Let's see. Give them plaza. Just keep them all happy. They'll get fed eventually. This actually pretty good density after all. 4 extra houses is a lot. Each insula is 76 people. It's gonna be good. Fish is looking a little bit light, and we actually have surpluses, right? No, not really. This will be trade area. But I could still fish a little bit from this, but it's just 1. So that's not necessarily worth doing. I could feed them double food types to make them happier, but I don't really want to. It is actually kind of full. I'm gonna trickle it back. There's a possibility we might want it. Something else. If we put it here, it's not gonna do it always because it's not gonna have too many carters. And put it to 3, so trickle back to this one, and then they will be bringing it there. Yeah, because now the food is light. It's gonna get all the things eventually. This food is looking pretty rough. This is gonna be a lot of food they'll bring. Check this out. And destination. We need entertainment walker to come through here. Now they should do it some of the time at least, yeah. Okay. It's pretty good. Weapons are being made, it's just the barracks are stealing it as well. We have some unemployment. Actually, looking at that, I just saw that we have anger guards. We'll have to deal with that. Put this workshop here. How do you deal with the angry gods? I could... Can I make marble? I don't think I can. No. And that is supposed to be stone if you mine iron, isn't there? Well, maybe Fairby thought of it. Oh yeah, he added sand to this one. Stone to this one. Let it out. Alright, so we need to import some of it to these means. Okay. It's alright. Shit ton of clay. You could never use this. But whatever. Even so, finished pottery. Right, what was I looking for? Marble. Marble is from Ledderata. In the meantime, we have to do small temples. I don't have it open yet, so might as well. Now this is gonna get cut off from existence, yeah. It's pretty bad. But I can't really solve it. I could, by doing this. Just accept the weapons and the iron here. It's just a bit of a shame if we lose this, but it's fine. Let's do temple spam. I should be making, yeah, he wants the weapons, but like, it's rough. I'm not sure if I will be able to get it in time. You'll see. Fish should look better over here. Keep in mind, this is only 2 wharfs or something, but it can still be good. Also, we can fit 1 here. But it needs to be protected by an engineer from here. It's not gonna be like super important. Okay, where is the collapse? Here, yeah, right. cannot have that. That's fine. I know he wants the weapons. I would really appreciate if he could fish more. So I'm gonna keep a space for a dock over here and then fish with the rest of the spots. There's also this island we can use for fishing. Can we bridge over? Yes. Again, fishing is really efficient for production. If I have access to it and the farmland is kind of pitter-patter everywhere, I'd rather use this. Of course, this means that the granary needs to be like here, so that they retain some efficiency. Two engineers should keep it safe even with the roadblocks, accept fish, no traders. So I wanted a depot, but no. Let's put the depot here. This is gonna do fish from, okay, 9, come on. From 9, bring it to 4. Is that correct? Yes. And we can shorten this route by cutting into this. It's just now that this is here. It's kind of bad. Could put this here. I don't want a second vines farm, I don't think, for this. Just have it like that. It's fine. So it's our population cap. 180 people coming still. It's fine. The weapons being made. I would like to start making my own legionaries, but I just don't have enough. So let's start making more iron. Some of this fertile land will be sacrificed for workshop production. Or we could also do it here. Don't need all of these minerals. I could do gold back here. Got some spare labor, so why not? It's a lot of money for it, so it's worth doing. Lots of weapons. I'm not selling them though, so we could just accept some surplus weapons over here whenever we have the chance, and then we will be selling those weapons. I think land route, open trade route to export, so only sea trade buys it. Okay, well then no point accepting it here. We'll bring it over with a carter. It's fine. At least we have an industry for sea trade already. It's not bad. Okay, 2 more pieces of weapon, and then we can send it off. For that request. There we go. Need to build legionaries now. Let's do it here. I hate blocking off sites like this for building, but there is plenty of space to build things in. I might still build Patricians in here actually. If we wall it off with a garden wall, it will not suffer the desirability malus. It's just not very safe due to this being here, but it's alright. Hopefully food is gonna improve here. It's kinda hanging by the thread. This should give us extra fish eventually. Oh yeah, I need to actually renovate the bridges already. Ship's bridge. Ship's bridge. Ship's bridge. It's already on it. So legionaries, they are cut off. We need to build them a ship's bridge, low bridge. Over here. Cut into it so they can get to the fort. They are being trained. Ships are finally making its way here. We could fit another wharf in there. If I put this shipyard somewhere actually better. But I don't have a very good place for it. I guess we could have it here. He wants furniture, I can do that. We already have it. Let's put this there. And I'm gonna scrap that and build a wharf instead. Let's get furniture to Caesar. We still have unemployment, so it's alright. We could make lots of food from this. Possibly a block. There is a wolf pack in the mountains. Hey, Leon, welcome. Need to clear it. Let's come here. Low bridge. There we go. Just one. Which one has the academy training? This one doesn't have it. Yeah. I need them to take some casualties, which shouldn't be a problem. Usually, it happens anyway. Unless you absolutely cheese them. Okay, he wants a force. It's a small force. I'm gonna have to send all of my javelins. Is there an attack on its way? No. Assign them for Empire duty. But one of them doesn't have academy training. That's really bad for me. And the legionaries are not plentiful enough to help much. But we'll send them as well. I'm gonna wait for an 8th one to be built. It's half a fort. Send them to Empire. Okay, so this needs to wait a little while longer. That's fine. Food should be fine. This is gonna get more and more efficiency over time. We need to build a dock. Let's do a dock. Increase trading of wheat. Okay, let's do a dock. Let's get a warehouse over here. I'm gonna give it an engineer somewhere over here. Keep some space for manufacturing around here. So we might need to have it. This thing, no land traders will accept weapons. 8. Get a depot. This depot is gonna fetch weapons. Let's let it activate. Bring them from 10 to 11. Should be making a surplus of weapons. All my guys are away, so building a new fort actually makes sense here. There's a slight devolution, one homeless guy left. There we go. It's the food. It's gonna get better, this should make a difference. I should really add another card depot. Screw up with the pathing a little bit, but that's fine. Bring it from 9 to 4. I think it's 4. Always forgot, yes. Okay. So we have some weapons. Let's open up the sea trade, which is to Lederata, sell them things. I'm gonna sell them weapons, gonna sell them wine. And we need to bring wine over here, so let's accept wine. 8 units. Do we have a surplus? We do, but we also keep making it, so let's add an additional industry for it, which is fine. This is a bit bad for me to build on fertile land like this. But this map has surplus of it, doesn't matter. Let's do that, plus car depot. This can be one, right? Yeah. Adding vine from 2 to 11. Should I accept marble over here? What did I do? What did I know? Accept 8 marble. Import 2 marble. 4 maybe. Architect. Brook Camp. Oracle. Since they changed the mausoleum, I cannot go for the mausoleum immediately. Yeah. Trade quotas are changing. I'm not selling iron anyway, so it's not like that matters to me. But ship trade should give us extra money. Yep. And they gave us some marble. So mausoleum, I would need a stone, I think. I can import stone from Lederata, I think, right? Yeah, and then sand from... This actually sells you marble as well. It buys the same stuff. Let's open it up. Oh, accept some stone over here. 8 stone. Import stone. Where's stone? Import it. I need mausoleums, but they are chunky and don't fit everywhere exactly. I need this for a block. And I'm already limiting my water access quite heavily, so this is a reservoir spot. And this is actually overflowing with fish now. Amazing, okay. Fixed the issues. I'm gonna wait. We don't have that much money yet because I just opened another route. But it could benefit from even more production. If only we had more rocks here. We already use all of them. We have some here, but I built on it, and this is for my Patricians later. So I could expand here. I don't have my javelins here at the moment. We could mine rocks here, but it's not really achieving anything for me. Let's wait. Made some money. It's November. Let's wait a little bit. So the gold. Gonna clear all this brush. I don't need wood here. Do I want to stretch it even further? It's kind of risky, but I think it can be done without interfering with the design too much. This sucks. This is way too tech. Let's put it like that. Is this doable for a walker loop? It is. Sometimes hard to judge with the crooked designs because the walkers don't like turns. Even crossroads are the worst, but turns also are not good for your walkers. Sometimes they will just hate something like that. It's just a lot of dead space in the middle, not really good. But it's what it is, and we can always build up on more places on the map. It's not gonna be too necessary to use absolutely every single tile anywhere. Okay, we'll bring water there. I would want to try and have it like this. If we have it like this, can we fountain them from... So again, how far did it reach? There. From here, it doesn't reach quite. Yeah, these are gonna be... Oh yeah, I can water them from this one actually. Oh, that's fine. It's completely fine. Let's get an aqueduct going. And just road for access. Give them 1x1 things. Not that we need too many of them. No prefect needed. Give them Venus. I think I spammed temples, so we have a spare Venus temple. Okay. Drop it here. Need a bathhouse as well. Put it there. This could be a house, potentially. So this, but I'm stretching that. I shouldn't be building that. Just a waste of time. That's not a place. Yeah, we get a giraffe, welcome. He wants wheat, I have the wheat. Send him wheat. What about my stone? Yes, we have it. I was not sure what to build my mausoleums. Might do it here. It's not like the best place for it, but none of the places are particularly great for it. Anyways, there's a path through there. I'm not worried about blocking that off too much. Two seconds? Yeah, I mean, I'm used to reading chat and there hasn't been activity in the chat for a while, so most people are at work today, so don't have that many from my usual audience. But I'd say I'm pretty good at responding to chat, like in terms of speed, compared to some other people. Sometimes on some channels you have to wait forever for a response, or sometimes it just goes completely by. If it's a huge channel, there's a lot of messages. Okay, granite, we can source this from here. Plus, there's pottery here as well. We just need vine for a tavern and then we are good. Just gonna connect this up. Roadblock, roadblock. Market, look at this. And then, I need a car depot and steal some vine from somewhere. From here, most likely. Steal a trickle from 11, bring it to 6, which needs to accept it. Vine, accept 8, steal it to 6. Just woke up. I watched you a few times and I really love Season 3 community. It's great. We also, you know, there are a lot of different small little streamers as well for Caesar, which you could catch if you just watch the feed, like who is streaming the game, and you follow it on Twitch. It will show different people streaming the same game you follow, and you will see people with like 3 viewers and doing 9x9s. And like those people don't really know what they are doing, but sometimes you even see them playing with like the old school game without any of the quality of life. That's just pain. But like, yeah, it's a lot of people enjoy the game, even with like their own sort of thing. Like some people like to do some strange things and just don't like to build efficiently. I'm more about efficiency than looks, so you know it depends what you are after. But some people offer more or less inclining into that or that direction. Like Zach is the biggest channel for Season 3, then there is DDR Jake, who plays it but plays only Julius and plays it for, you know, his chat doesn't really care that much about Caesar, it's just about Jake. So that's the case with big channels, since they would watch the streamer if he would sit there and watch paint dry. It doesn't matter what he's doing, you know. I think you would do yourself a favor by chilling the fuck out. Chilling the fuck out? What do you mean? Because I enjoy this. I'm not under any pressure. I mean, yes. Oh, I'm not great at StarCraft 2, but you know, I enjoy macro. I don't like hotkeying things or macroing too much, but I do enjoy the game design and can beat the campaigns reliable and brutal. Just, you know, ladder would be absolute hell for me. I don't like hotkeying things. F2 is the furthest I go for my tanks. And this is also not a great block. Okay, we saved the city, I think. Right? Yes. So we can build a triumphant arc. Let's build it. Okay, I can water them from here, and these can be watered from there. Okay, this block, I'm not in love with it. It's not my usual stuff. Not that by that I don't mean it's not 22x6, but it's just way too much dead space in the middle. I'm generally not a huge fan of that. Gonna water more with that, and then there. There we go. Give them a school and a library. Hey, Flying Knights, you're welcome. Micro is what is fun to me, so I find myself, you know, it's with you all the time. Yeah, it's just, you know, as I said before, different people like different things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously my stuff might not be what you specifically will enjoy, and that's just completely acceptable and normal. It's impossible to make something that's gonna be enjoyable for everyone. So don't feel like you're pressured by anything. It's your time, you can do whatever you would like in the universe. Yeah. I think it's not that intense. It's Trajan's Bridge, we've played it before. What did I mess up? Oh yeah, we have the school, that should be fine. They have this, they'll have a tavern next. Let's give them a tavern. And this is, my soul hurts from the dead space in the middle, I just don't like that. But one upside is we can have this now, which people will seem to love, so let's do that. Let's get a statue. We have the money to do this, might as well. Okay, this guy is not evolving because he doesn't have water. Okay, 95% done on the community challenge, thanks for the points. Let's do it here. Entertainment, not enough. Let's build a gladiator school and a actress colony. Just needs to be connected, which I would actually build it somewhere over here. There are too many issues. Plus actors. Actors actually can be in the block. They don't cause any issue. Oh no, it's not actors, it's lions. Yeah, lions are pretty nasty for desirability. I mean, why would you mind that? I can find several reasons. But okay, they have lots of desirability. They could live next to the lions, I think. Even if I was to build it here, but I don't necessarily want to. Only if I cannot find a different place. Yeah, screw these people, they can be fine. They don't need to live in nice places. Let's do that. And then I'm gonna offset it, of course. I'm gonna give them some things to make them forget that they live in the lion enclosure. Because everything's fine when you have a backyard statue. Is the market not good? No, it's fine, it's fine. It's taking it a while. I'll do trickle back of resources from, yeah, let's do fish, cart it from here to there. So we always have that topped off. Fish. Bring it from, is this 9? Yes. 9 and bring it to 3. Alright. This is fine. Triumph. Soldiers are back. We could clear the wolves now. I'm not sure how many casualties we took. I hope at least some, because it's good to take casualties. So that we can get training. Oh yes. At least one of them died, which is perfectly fine. That's what we want. What about an industry? I feel like we could still make more wine. And get rich doing it. Yes, let's do it. 12,000 denarii. Okay, gods are on my case. Let's build a road. I didn't have a road here. Oh, it wants freaking concrete, that's right. So that means I need to import sand, which sand is from where? Land? Is it from land? I really don't know. Oh yes, Amona. That's not great. I'll accept some sand over here. 8. And then I'll have to bring it over, which is just the worst thing. Flipping sand. Okay, let's build a warehouse over here. I'm gonna do it like that. This one, no traders, and I'm just gonna get it with the carter from the warehouse. Cannot really be bothered. And then workshops. Actually, no, I need to bring it with the carter because reasons. Sand, let's wait until it activates. I said I have a conversation to have with you. Well, I think Amleron was not aware of what you meant by that before. I don't think it was malice or anything. So from 8 to 12? Yep, let's do that. Import some sand. And workshops for sand, or sorry, for concrete. We also need brickworks, but I'm kinda running low on space for all these things. So this thing's gonna go here. Create a horrible cursed connection. What the fuck? I don't think that was justified, but yeah, I mean, people can misunderstand other people all the time. Doesn't mean that they are rude. No, Wicked Giraffe is from Val's chat. I know him. He's fine. I think it's a joke, so just take it lightly, really. I don't want any conflicts. If someone will cause any issues, they'll go. But so far, I don't see anything worth interfering. But again, I want to have a good place. Yeah, I know it's a joke. Just, you know, some people might take it the wrong way, especially if they're not native English speakers. Sometimes some things might feel a little bit different. And so a lot of my chatters actually are from like all over the place. just keep that in mind. I don't want to have any conflicts. Real life is stressful enough. Why bring it to Twitch as well? Especially here. Okay, let's do some temple spamming over here, where we can. It's pretty cursed, but that's how it is. Let's build this here. Let's give them engineers. Just using all the little spaces is really good on this one. So I don't want to expand here too soon, so that's why. We'll see. Gods are still angry with me, which I'm sad about, but whatever. Let's get a workshop for bricks, at least one, and just create a stockpile. That would actually be really good for me. Just also not easy to set up. I'm gonna do it here. This is pretty cursed. The new resources kind of added another layer of that where, you know, when do I fit all of this now? So let's accept some bricks in here. 8 units. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but again, I don't think it was malice, so yeah, it's fine. We can be friends. No need to be rude to each other. And again, Giraffe is used to how Val's chat handles itself all of the time, and you might have, if you watched Val, you know that they are less stingy. Like, you know, the humor is a little bit different, and so it's kind of tough when you move from one community to another on Twitch, since some people have a different culture in their chat. Like, especially if you were to go to DDR's Jake's chat, for example, you use one emote, you are banned forever. Stuff like, oh, not forever, but for a very long time. Stuff like that. So I can understand not being able to comprehend initially. Like, you know, people get used to how it goes when they observe. That's why, you know, people should observe and then act second. But today we don't have much activities, so can't really blame that. Okay, let's send the legionaries on a rescue mission for that city. There's probably an invasion on its way. Yes, I should have waited, but I could do a javelins fort, and maybe we'll be okay. But I don't know where to build it. Is there a way to have it somewhere? I'd like to block one of these passes, but I don't think I can yet. Those rocks are in the way. And this is Patrician land. I shouldn't be building on this, but I kind of have to. Yeah, we will do that. Most likely. I really wish I had more space for, good space for forts, but this is a very bad place to have them, obviously. I could do Patricians elsewhere, like I'm obsessed with having them here, but that's actually not needed. It's just what I wanted, but, well, sometimes the stuff you want is not reasonable. Just build it. Hopefully the mausoleums will get built soon. One concrete mixer doesn't seem to be enough, but my space is kind of tight, and this is used for transport. And this is enclosed. There's always something, isn't there? Okay, let's open that up. Can I have this? This is a diagonal. It's not gonna work. It's rough. Fit anything in here? Okay, just forget it. Leave it. It's fine. So the food is gonna get there eventually. I'll build another market just to make sure. I need insulate on later. Don't need them to be higher. We might need to do like 2 patrician blocks though. We have lots of unemployment. and lots of money, so we should actually do that. But problem with Patricians is they require a Colosseum on this one. If you don't want them to be very tiny, which we might do one proper block and then one small block. That's how we need to do it, I think. Let's clear this brush. No, not an idea. It's fine. People just misinterpret things all the time. It's hard on the internet when you don't see the other people's emotions and you just read a text without any, you know, context. You can very easily misinterpret it. So, you know, just throw it all away. Just forget it happened. It's fine. Misunderstandings happen all the time. You don't spend another moment thinking about it. Just fuck it. Who cares? Okay. Let's do a Colosseum. Let's take a look. Can I make it? Yes. It only needs a corner, really, but I need to build it in a robust place. It will also take ages, since I cannot really have many concrete mixers or anything like that. But main thing is now the mausoleums. I actually might want to wait a little bit on that, just so that they do it. There's an attack on its way, I know. And I might actually go with some watchtowers. I want to block myself in, but at least a couple could work. It's just a couple extra guards. That's all I really want. This is not really a good place to have tower on. But let's take a look. Let's clear this. I'm thinking we could have a tower somewhere over here. I don't think they'll smash it. They'll just ignore it, most likely. Should be good. Yeah. I mean, people just, you know, people think that if you say something stupid and do something that's bad, like there's no way back, and you just kind of shamefully don't participate in the conversation anymore. But that's not what life is about, and I think everyone realizes that IRL, but not so much on Twitch. They just think that, you know, oh, I did something fucked, I should just never speak again. No, it's fine. I've said things that were not right before. I was wrong in some things. It's good to also like admit it. It's just, you know, no one is perfect. It's fine. Okay, why am I building a plot block here? That's not what I need. I need a Patrician's block. So let's take a look. I doubt I will be able to get 4x4s, but I'm willing to try. So I'm not sure. I think 3x3 is the max I can get. Is there a second type of vine? Yes. Okay. I might have to do a line block for the Patricians. I really don't like it, but I think 3x3s would be better for efficiency. If it's 3x3s, I might not have to do a line block. That would be preferable. And also water is going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, this is awful. Let's just build it like this. Ignore that, that's fine. This needs to go here. This is cursed. Since I offset it by 1 now, it haunts me forever. It's okay. Do this. This should still work, hopefully, as a single thing. Build it here, build it on the rocks, and voila. I think it's fine. It's just that this is cursed. I think it's shortage of food really. Is this bringing the food correctly? Which one was it? Sand. No, sand. Sand is already what I do, right? Yeah, this one. Fish. I forgot to do this one because of some obscure reason. This is 9 and bring it to 3. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Yes, that's gonna help. Roads still work with the rocks for sure. I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, the rocks are, again, I've talked about this before. I'm not sure if you heard me talk about it, but it's there only to break up your regular blocks, and it's solely there so that you cannot just copy-paste blocks. This is still fairly standard. It's just, you know, you have to think when building it, and that's actually what I enjoy a lot. I know some people might not, and that's completely fine. If you just like very streamlined things, then you probably won't like this. But for me, it's the only thing that really makes it your city and not just copy-paste bullshit. When you actually, you know, work with the map. But again, it's just my take on it. There are people who might think differently, and that's fine. Let's get a doctor and a barber over here. That's all the basics set up. We'll need food over here, so wheat and fish for the patricians. 3x3s will not require all that much, so we should be okay to have fairly little for them. It's just that I need to give them water, and I don't want to. I could do it through here. Actually, yeah, that's 500 IQ plan. It's just I'm also almost under attack, so using one of my forts to clear it is not something I can do at this moment. So just keep it. It's fine. We don't have to fill it immediately. We could start doing some other things. This is getting fed, which is what I need. Thanks for the subs. That's insane. I know you gifted some on Val's chat as well. I know you're a very generous person, but thanks. I really appreciate it. Made maps that make rocks genuine night. I've done that. Not only rocks, but also cliffs and basically any terrain tool you have, even water. I've made into something that's, you know, something that CIA can use in Guantanamo Bay. But again, I enjoy that. I've played the maps myself, so it's not like I make twisted things that no one can beat. Yeah. I mean, it's just not me only, it's also collective knowledge of people from Haven and other map makers who've made things before. So, you know, if I didn't have any knowledge of the game or how maps were made, then I couldn't have come up with it. So it's not just my thing, but yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm impatiently waiting for the invasion to happen. We also have problems with the public order. This is bad. I might have to pay them some more money so they leave me alone. I think Alex will come back. Back on mobile. Okay. At work. Sneaking some little Caesar. Okay, mausoleums have been built. That helps. Now we could start construction on the Colosseum, and I would really like a Grand Temple to Venus, but it's very expensive. I don't think I can do that. Let's create a connection. It's gonna be pretty cursed, as everything else in the city is. But is this... yeah, that's there. And then just roadblock this off, and roadblock this off, and there we go. And that's fine. Don't downplay how good you are at level design because you make some of the hardest challenges for any games in the world right now. Well, if you do play Age of Empires 2, I've got some, and Stronghold, Crusader 1 and Stronghold. I actually make maps for that as well, not just for Caesar, but I actually enjoy level design. Is like, if I was ever allowed to have a career in game development, I would be a level designer. Because I think I have like a lot of the things that you need for it, but it's, you know, it's very hard to get into that, like professionally. Very opposite type of gamers, yes. Waiting for the dentist, enjoying Caesar, okay. That's fine. Gonna leave some stress for the drills. Okay, why is this fucked up now? Oh yeah, it's suddenly changing patterns because that's how it works when you you know how it works. When you build the roads around it, it sometimes changes patterns. So if we were to build a new tile of road, will it change anything? No. And if I was to remove this school and build it elsewhere, would this help? This is kind of desperate, but I need to figure out something. I don't know what. I could move this road down. Build a school here instead. I remove the school. And then, why did I do that? Oh yeah, so we can shift this arena down here. Is this gonna work now? No. I'm just so mad. Okay, fine. Just make it. Make it down here. It's gonna work, right? Yes. Sort of. Hopefully. I did have to sacrifice a couple of things, and I hope I didn't delete anything useful. Is there an engineer in this loop? Risks damage? Yes. Okay. I think maybe you should be a little more confident in your ability. Well, I am, but I also don't want to seem like I am the only person who knows anything. So, you know, I can be both, depending on what I need to talk about and who I talk to. But if it's just my chat, I don't feel like I need to flex on people. And that's how you should approach life. Because, you know, no one likes the smart ass. Even if you are right, that doesn't mean people will accept it. Quite the contrary, sometimes people actually will know you are right, but want to be opposed to it just because they hate your face. And so, you know. Life lessons and all that. Eternal ego is cancer, it is. Contaminated water is not good.
There are ever so many people looking for work here.
It's alright. Warehouse just... they loot the sand. It's like a bunch of plebs running in there, stuffing their pockets full of sand and running off. Okay. You do you, plebs. I would like to employ you, but I cannot. I'm waiting for the attack to happen finally, so I can actually move and clear the wolves, so I can give this place water. In the meantime, I could start making some wheat. Even though I'm making it here for my soldiers, but that wouldn't be the smartest idea to steal it for my patricians from there. So I'll do it here. And put down a granary, just an input. Over here would be okay. Let's build it here. It's alright. Let's put this here. Accept wheat. This is gonna give us some jobs. Hopefully it's gonna delay the inevitable uprising of the lower classes. Can't really crack down right now. Some of the soldiers are away. And the invasion is on its way. It's very nice sand. It's not committed on the black market, clearly. It is something that's imported, so actually it is, but I find it a little bit ridiculous. Okay, let's do another workshop for weapons. So this thing's gonna get built eventually, it's already first stage complete. I would appreciate more mausoleums, but I cannot fit them anywhere, they are massive, especially these. Could possibly have it like here, but how? Well, I know how, actually. Yeah. Just like two small ones. And do it like this, that's fine. It doesn't need protection against anything. The foundations are done. Okay, let's start filling in services over here, shall we? Because people are clearly going absolutely ape over not having things, like jobs. I'll need an academy. And we need a freaking senate, which I just despise because, as you might know, senate is the worst thing in the universe. Let's just build it here. Okay. And then, what can I give them? School? We already have a school. Bugger off with that. And then bathhouse will go here somewhere. It's gonna be a market over here. I can do a warehouse. We need oil, which I'll bring the oil from other places. We'll have to import it most likely. Let's accept 8 oil, 8 furniture. Sorry, 8 wine and furniture, 8 pottery. All of the things. And we'll need to get it, so car depots gonna be necessary. Wait, why the 2-tile road there? Because access. This doesn't have access, it has only roadblocks. It needs actual road, but I cannot remove the roadblocks because then these people would spawn in here. Library or academy, yes. I should be building a library as well. I know, just chill the fuck out. I'm working on it. You don't give a man a potato and expect him to have a farm by the next day. It's just freaking like entitlement is absolutely insane. Let's bring it from 6? Where is it? Yeah, 6, but I don't have enough workshops. 1 more? And then could I sneak in more? I don't want to remove this. I could import pottery, but that's really bad for me. Money is not infinite. We are not taxing people, so let's bring it from 6 to 14. It's fine. I see. I didn't see it didn't have a road access. Yeah, it's in the like inner area. This one might have, but if it does, monuments need middle road tile. But if it's like this, it might not be this one. So I just rather make sure. I could make a new manufacturing area really for the pottery, which is probably what I will have to do. To be honest, I have the money and the employment for it, so it's not like the worst thing in the universe. I don't want to do it here though, because this is... Or actually, do I? Like, it could fit. If people will not get mad about the desirability of it, I will do it. But some of them are kinda sketch already. Let's get 4 of these. I want to block myself in. This last one is not really necessary, but then look at those carters, that's insane amount of fish in there. Okay, if I remove this one, then the fountain is still here causing this problem, so that's not really gonna solve it. I could move it, I could water it from here and from here. It's not like we need all the workers. So that's alright. Just solutions are sometimes not very pretty. Let's accept some clay. 8 units and accept 8 pottery. And we'll have to do an engineer. Needs to be very small. Where do we want to do this from? Let's do it here. Putting a road there. This thing's gonna do clay from 2 to this, which is gonna be 15, which needs labor. Yeah, okay, fine, chill. I don't have iron. Can you activate? I think it's cut off from existence actually. Is it? Why are you not activating? I don't have time for that. Let's deploy. Let's put them over here. They should be okay. I just noticed you built pawns. Oh yes. Aha, yes. The horrible screaming noise. It's what everyone loves. 15. I would so much love if the units have actual voice lines in Latin. Like in Caesar 4. That's the only thing Caesar 4 does better. Let's see if he can defend. We probably can. I think their infantry are skirmishers as well. Maybe not. Yeah, it was fine. We didn't actually lose anyone, that's really good. Now I should demolish the wolves. Let's bring a unit, bring it here. Alright, and we should start this. Yeah, once we get it, we'll be in a position to do something about that. Let's get fish. I need to bring fish to this granary. These traders, no, don't do that. Let's get a depot here. Was that a revolt? No, it's a theft. I was thinking it's a revolt. Let's bring fish, bring it from 4 to 9. And then iron. I don't have iron. I'm not making enough. This does accept it though, so we could just store it. Let's do it. Invest into plaza here. Okay, this is here in position. Let's open this up. Come up. Make a low bridge over here. The wolves are here. This one is freaking out. Okay. They are cleared out. Let there be water. This is gonna be pretty awkward for this, but whatever works. Okay. So, do we start filling in people? I need some furniture and some other things. I have furniture right here. Yeah, there's still a little bit of a surplus. I just need a good position for my depot. I suppose it doesn't hurt to have it here. This also needs clearing out, so we might do that. I'm gonna separate this layout. Let's get some furniture coming from 2 to 14. We need oil, which is gonna suck. Also, don't have nearly as much wine here as I would like, but again, that's alright. Let's do wine from 2 to 14. We need oil, which means this will accept 8 olives. At least I think we import olives from land, right? Yes, Thessalonica. We'll do that. Using the bridge to place reservoirs like that is smart. Yeah, I mean, I also will want this, of course, for... I'm gonna probably use this to finish my city. But I needed to have the wolves come to me, and also it's... you can actually build the reservoirs in inaccessible positions. I have made maps where it's you have like sunken place of like only 3x3 slots and pile of water for them. So it's actually alright. It's just... You know, generally you need access for most buildings to operate, but some buildings like fountains, reservoirs, and mission posts don't need physical access to any part of the map. But they are rare. Usually you need a physical access for them to operate. So how's this looking? Timber. I don't have timber. I could possibly get it. This is... Okay, maybe it's fine. It's not... Okay, I don't need Mars necessarily. I can move him. I can move Mars somewhere. I don't have many good places to put Mars. This map is very tight on space. There is fine. Just a totally innocuous sacred site. Let's put this here, we'll get some timber, and that means we will deposit it once it goes down and down and down and over and down. It goes here and it deposits it right here. It's not fine. Yeah, it's the worst things. When you work with a map like this, usually the solutions are not pretty. Yeah, like that's the thing I said yesterday on the 28,000 population city. On some of the things I've built there, it was like, The worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just happy to do it because the map is what the map is. Just have to make do. If this was a pancake, you could do anything you want, but I actually do appreciate the difficulty coming with a lot of these. I actually will do a warehouse and maybe mines here. It might be good. Caesar is constantly bitching about iron. The only problem with this is that I cannot have that one mine, but otherwise it's perfect. Okay, he's fine. Accept iron. Will not trade this. This is just gonna be for Caesar. We might bring it out of there with a Carter if we really need to. Stop stockpiling it. It's fine. The new mines can do that for us. Let's start getting people things. We need to import olives. Where are the olives? Here. Import olives. And I need manufacturing district for oil, which is gonna be annoying. I can do it here. This one can actually facilitate it, but not well. Preferably you would have its own Carter and a warehouse for that, because it can only deliver so much. 8 olives and no, don't accept wine, or don't accept oil. Let's make workshop for oil. Let's put like 3 of them down. And then cart depot. Grumble, let's build it here. And then we can have a connection. It's gonna go here. Just don't allow the Coliseum to spawn in the stupid place, and it's fine. And then this will bring olives. Oh, after it activates. From 8 to 17. And this will manufacture oil, which is gonna be delivered there. And we need a hospital for this block. Which some of these places will be pretty awful for the Patricians to live in. I already can hear them squealing in dread when they move in. Let's make sure they have nice Lararii at least, instead of these corner statues, because they can have it. And I'm not sure, maybe I made a mistake. They could maybe be 4x4s. Possibly, maybe. If yes, then it's gonna be a shame. But this would be fine. I could make an experiment with this. I'm sure people are relieved that I use words such as experiment when planning the freaking city. So nothing brings peace of mind like that. Let's get legionary statue and we'll water them eventually. Okay, we saved the city. Let's get a triumphant arc on the opposite side as we planned for it already. Okay, it's done. The iron will get stockpiled eventually. Is it time to get this? We have olives, we should have oil relatively soon. Okay, let's put them down. This is pretty awful. Again, if we could have 4x4 Patricians, I would like to have them. And it could be possible. At least on some of them. Which would be good. Put down the houses. That one is not good. Let's put these down. This one, this one, this one. And then see fountain range. Fountain. And this one would actually do it if this one was here. Where was it? I always forget. It's here. They should get all services rather quickly. Okay, this doesn't have a god. Because Venus changed her pathing. That's pretty bad. I can fix it. It's just again not what I want to do. I've built a Mars temple somewhere. Oh, this changed its path as well. That's awful. Let's remove one of them. Let's put someone from the temple block over here. Might do Neptune. Come on, move off. So remove Neptune and remove Mars from this block. And then this needs access to that. Okay, that actually is a problem. So we can have an engineer here. And then roadblock this off. This is gonna allow religious walkers through. This is a very rough solution, but it's what we need. It's just sometimes when you build stuff around, it changes the path of some of the walkers. It's really frustrating how that works. It's not impacting the loop. I didn't add anything to the loop itself. I just built around it with disconnected parts, but it still doesn't realize that. Local religious facilities, you have them. Or maybe another pattern is needed. He's still going this way for some reason. He'll cover it eventually. Entertainment, not enough. Yes, we need to give you things. Where do we build things? It needs to be its own part. Cannot rely on having it elsewhere. Let's put gladiators here, lions here. It's good enough. Let's put on an engineer. Let's give them extra entertainment. At least a bit. What about the Colosseum? It's concrete, it's taking ages. It's alright. This evolved finally. Theft. Yeah, I have unemployment still, even with this. Colosseum will help, but not that much. We could clear these wolves, but I think what we easily can do is just add more wine industry. Workshops are a bit sketch, but we can do them here. This is good enough. Again, with the fish on this one, you don't really need most of the fertile land. Like, there's insane amount of fertile land on this map, considering the goals. Okay, Colosseum, another stage, that's good. This should give us extra entertainment value. Just need to build that freaking Colosseum, and then I might need a Venus Grand Temple, which is something I don't want to think about, but we might need something like that. Okay, let's bust this open, and let's send a unit of Javelineers to deal with this. There are wolves here, right? Where are the wolves? I don't see the wolves. Maybe I killed them already. I might have. Released them into the... yeah. Okay. I already released them. I forgot. Now this is a block location, clearly. So I'd rather not use it for something menial as just industry, but we could. Let's cut this. Let's get a new timber yard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh well. I pop over on another stream to convince Taiwanese woman to go to, and then I get gifted sub here. Amazing, yeah. Wicked Giraffe is gifted like five gifted subs to the channel. So you have done to thank for that. Okay, let's go. Let's see. We need this Colosseum. Timber and stone, that's fine. We have both. Timber is not that plentiful, but maybe I could fix this by just putting this elsewhere. Pottery. Right, yeah. I should be carting this pottery down there. Am I doing that? Not yet. Yeah, that explains it. So I was relying on actually doing that and I forgot. So let's bring pottery from 15 and bring it to my block warehouse, which is 6, 7. Might actually bring it to 6 though, because this is down here and this is all out of pottery. Yep. This doesn't have clay. How did I disrupt my clay? Maybe I removed it somehow, because I don't see it being delivered. But maybe that's because we don't have clay. Maybe. No, that is clay, it's just rare. It's just the traders are not having the capacity to sell me all those goods, I think. It's alright, this is gonna solve it. 8 wine, you can have it. It's not as bad as yesterday, where I tried to convince a drunk woman from Singapore that food goes into the mouth, not through the ears. The stuff you go through, I couldn't imagine doing that myself. But to each their own. To each their own. Okay, let's get a statue, legionary statue right here. This is still bad, but it's gonna get better. Yeah, get some of these. Theft. Historic trivia. The 11th of August, 1117 AD, Emperor Caesar Nerva Trajanus died after suffering from an illness. Trajan's bridge was built to stand the test of time for centuries to come. It was, however, destroyed on orders from Emperor Aurelian in 270 AD. Only 1.5 century later, when he withdrew from Dacia, this event was added to Trajan's column. Okay. Which is a wondrous place. It is. For the most part. It also has its demons. But, you know, you can find many different things here. So, bound to find something that you like. So that's good. Oh yeah, I wanted to move this Venus temple. Let's do it. So you can get more timber here. Would be good for me. Because people are complaining that we don't have jobs. I need a caravanserai would actually be really good, but it also is expensive and I don't want to build it. We could import a little bit of pottery. Possibly, but do I have slots? I do. But that doesn't necessarily help me in any way. And let's just not do that. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. This is not fine. This is very not fine. It's gonna be okay. This is gonna kick in and then everything's gonna be different. Surely. Surely. Actually, I have a surplus of clay up here now. Just a problem. Are we using this? Yes. We'll have to keep it. It's fine. It's just kind of suffering fluctuations up and down, up and down, up and down constantly. Which is horrible. You don't want this. It's a clay shortage I have. They can sell me a lot. It's just also, you know, one trade route, which also sells me olives, so they need to prioritize which stuff to sell me first, and that's the problem. Caravanserai would solve it. It's just also not something I want to build because it's massive and I don't have a good place for it. It's probably not nice, so building it here would probably piss the Patricians off. I also might add some other things, but I mean, it fits. Let's build it. It's fine. This should be okay, right? I'll access, but maybe no, it's not because it needs to go there. Okay, damn it. Let's just connect this up, but this is gonna be awful. People could start going for different goods. Well, I cannot. No, it's not worth doing because I just remember these blocks have access to that. That would not work. Where do I build my caravanserai? I don't know. I could build it somewhere else. but like it's also needs to be close to my actual things. One workshop for weapons could go away if we build it here. Possibly. No, I don't need that. It's fine. Stockpile the weapons, I suppose. Stockpile all the weapons. And what do I want? Oh yeah, connection. I need to connect my things. So this will have to become a connection to this. And then here. And then this cannot accept market ladies. Nor can this accept market ladies. And then this as well. Just in case this as well. Because they would go for that. And hopefully this is fine now. Let's make sure that this isn't prioritized by the market ladies either. Now we should be building a caravanserai, hopefully. This fluctuation is driving me nuts. It's because I split my manufacturing into places. I think the depot is overfetching clay and that's causing issues. At least we should be building this slowly, but surely. So caravanserai is getting built. Second phase. Just don't have builders. Okay. Build dispatch is ready. Send it. What is this? Oh yeah, timber, stone, and bricks. That's alright. It's just I don't have many bricks. And I don't have slots to build it in either. This is tempting, but doesn't actually make sense. This corner would not work, I don't think. Maybe this would work. It just needs... It actually gets protection from the here, so that's fine. It also blocks this path though, so it's not great. Let's build these. Yeah, people are stealing shit. It's fine. And caravanserai will fix everything. I just need to build it. It's just getting built, same as the Colosseum. It's taking a long time, that's just one thing, but it's what we have to have. I'm gonna pay them slightly more money so they leave me alone. Cow. Nothing from Neptune, not that we need that. And bricks, we should be having more bricks soon. Yeah, this is working. Just fetching it. Construction sites. This is almost done. Perfect. Hey, Mr. Garbage, welcome. We do have Dacians today, not goals, but they've been seen off several times before. Let's see how far this can bring us. I really don't want to build a Venus Grand Temple, but I will if I have to. Entertainment, still bad. Oh yeah, Linehouse. I didn't... Okay, let's give them a Linehouse access. That's clever, that's what we should be doing. There we go. Nations invading. Let's see. It's probably gonna be reasonable. No horse archers yet. There you go. It's Goths. Actually, not Dacians, which is incorrect, but Goths use Dacian skins on their units. This is how Dacians would have looked like and fought like in, you know, at the period. not gods necessarily. But this time gods were not in this area anyway. It's just the campaign and the Season 3 units and everything is just all over the place. There are, for example, apart from goths, you have no Germans in the base game as enemies. But lots of Gauls and Celts. But no Germans apart from Goths, which they are more like a late Empire thing, which most of the campaign doesn't take place during the late Empire anyway. It's kind of weird. Which one's better, Massilia or Lindum? Last mission. Not sure. I just go either with military whole run or economic whole run, like, you know, stick with one path and do it so that you can replay it another time for another route, but you've already kind of picked and chose, so Massilia is more interesting, Lindum is a little more threatening, but both of them are pretty simple. The last mission is really kind of a downer, so it depends. So we should have some lands soon, hopefully. Right? This is really not enough. A Colosseum and an arena, well. Tavern, right, I forgot about the tavern. Okay, my bad. Now you will evolve. I will need that Grand Temple to Venus, won't I? I really don't want it. Okay, let's get the capacity. Upgrade. Plus Grand Temple to Venus. I have enough population, so we could just easily build it like here. It's not great, because this is obviously like usable place, but on this map you don't need to use all the map, so might as well just build it. And it's gonna be fine. I doubt I'm doing another playthrough. Most campaign missions aren't interesting at all. Yeah, but it's good to get to grips with it, and before you jump into custom maps, to know what the base game was, just to have a comparison. But yes, if you watched many streams or know the game very well, then the campaign missions are not very interesting, apart from like a couple. Also, like, pre-built cities in some of these missions are built by people who don't understand their own game when they made it. Just like, that's like with Stronghold. Just the people who made the game didn't know the meta, obviously, like what's gonna be the way to go about building things, and just did some horribly cursed things, because they thought, like, did you know, in the manual for Season 3, there was actually a line about, when the base game came out, not Augustus, that when you have a fire sweep through a block, you should use this opportunity to widen the roads, make them 2 tiles wide, so that you have less traffic congestion, while walkers don't really congest, they just pass right through each other. Yeah, it was probably added at a stage of the game where they thought about collision or something like that, but cursed things. A lot of cursed things. Okay, tavern should give us the extra mile, right? Second type of food, you have it, don't you? No, you don't, because I didn't set this correctly. Did I not bring the fish? I might not have even brought the fish. Why am I bad at life? Let's get it from 3 to 13. Okay. But also keep in mind, like, you are playing with Augustus, I suppose, so the campaign was not made for it, and so some of the even regular stuff was quite daunting without all the quality of life things. It was way simpler, like, if you know the system, it's way simpler game if you play without Augustus, where you can abuse, like, infinite unemployment and infinite taxation very easily. But if you didn't know the game, then the roughness of the base game would make you be challenged on those missions. 16 fish, sure. Let's have some garum. It's fine. It's been laying in the granary for past 17 years. Double roads are visually nicer though. Yes and no. No. Yes. Also, they don't have a purpose. The double roads are horrible for your walkers because they will just stand in a place and just twiddle around unless you do forced walkers. And someone made, you know, it was also something like someone took the time to make the sprite for a 2x2 plaza, which is something that never would have been done if people didn't think that you would be doing 2 tall roads. So yeah, it's just not a thing because the walker system is what it is. But people thought you would do that, but we don't because obviously why would you? Let's get this here. Actually, can replace those Slararii as well. There you go. It's gonna help him out. Devolution, not good. Have a statue. There you go. This one is cursed. Let's just remove it. Give him gardens. This one devolved as well. We need to. Okay, can we do legionary? Slightly cursed, but whenever it fits, we should do that. Just make sure they don't have any complaints. Hopefully this is enough. The hospital is not what they want. Okay, send him that thing. Let's see, they would require a second type of vine, right? No, entertainment already. Okay, I'm building the Venus temple. So that can help. I can do this here. Doesn't help like all that much, but every little bit can help. Why are you so bad? What are I? Yeah, that is enough. You will get it eventually. And Venus, I'm building it. Is it gonna take ages? Yes. 20 concrete. Yeah, ages. Absolute bloody ages. The posh people are coming. Yes. They've actually already arrived. But some of them are pretty bad at life. Let's take a look at my prosperity cap. It's 85, so I can actually deal with it. It's just I can win if I just wait. We never had to use any of these extra valleys. Just, you know, it's perfectly fine to just build this here. And just live with small insula and do this. Turns out it's pretty good. You can also tax the shit out of patricians because they don't care about... the plebs will not care about that, since they are not getting physically taxed. How large is the force? Average force. I'm gonna throw in extra javelin cohort, even though it's a legion, but like 16 unit legion. Okay. Let's do that. Increased rating, blessing from Mars, good. Alright. This is fine. We don't even need this, but I might as well. If it builds in time, I'm gonna use it, but concrete is gonna take ages. I actually have a place. I can make like one more concrete plant. Let's do it. Okay, let's pay people more money so they stop bitching at me. So I cannot be bothered to give them jobs. I don't want to do more jobs. Gods are happy, that's all that matters. Yeah, concrete production should be better now. It's basically double, but... you know. Also, these carters want to deliver wood here. It's pretty bad. Save the city. Wonderful. This guy is just gonna be cursed forever. He hates the hospital, but the hospital needs to be here. But I could try to fix it by having it like this instead, and seeing if this guy doesn't mind that, which he shouldn't. He has plenty of decorations. Yeah. And 2 of them can expand, or 3 of them can expand into bigger patricians as well. I don't usually mix housing evolution stages, because it's very hard to do consistently. But in this case, we might end up having it if we don't win naturally before then. We will win. 2 more years. Okay. I had some challenges early on. There have been some changes made to the map since I last played it. Whereby did change it, but I don't think it's like substantial changes. The forum not being available is one of them. What? Weapons? Yeah. Okay, let's put the troops here. Okay, it's home. Let's put the troops here. And let's see. Okay, Dacians are already knocking on the palisades. Spirit of Mars. Okay. They fucked up. Good. Gonna build the popsicle sticks. And 1 more year. I wanted to see the palaces, but it would take a long time to build this over here. Just accept our promotion. Alright. Thanks. Pretty good today, dare I say. Let's go ahead and raid someone. There is no one. Well, Mio, it is. Flying Dancer might enjoy this. Are you here, Flying Dancer? No. Okay. Let's do a raid. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye.